Hey, what's happening? Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope you're staying cool. Here in Texas, it is hot, triple digits hot. Just want to make sure that this is working correctly. So we just go here real quick. Sure, we got sound. Yeah, we got sound. Awesome. So, hope you're doing well today. Hope all is well. My name is Paul Farmer. I've been making money online from home for just over, well, coming up on 13 years actually, but we'll just say over 12 years. And I've had a lot of experiences. I've had ups and downs, made a lot of mistakes over the years. And, I've seen a lot of stuff, right? And while there's many, many different types of opportunities you can choose from. So, for example, this I titled this "The Easiest Way." What did I title it? The easiest way to make $1,000 a week. I'm really lowballing that, but let's just be real. Okay, um, how many people could use an extra $1,000 a month? And they're not making it in their affiliate marketing company, their network marketing company, whatever, right? They're probably not making it, but they're maybe they signed up thinking it was going to be easy, thinking it was going to be something that could definitely provide them with extra money, and it's not exactly what they thought it was going to be. Um, Today, I want to share with you something that I've been doing since January, and it's been a real blessing, especially in March. Well, it's actually late February, I think it was, when I injured my back and I literally couldn't do anything. So, yeah, I had an online business I was running, but I couldn't get on there and do anything. Like whatever I had already done, that was there. So if sales were coming in, they were coming in, but I couldn't get to my desk. I couldn't get on my computer. Um, Technically I can get on my phone, but I'm really not a phone person. So it wasn't working for me at all. But thankfully, what I'm going to share with you today, I was able to do, even though I couldn't walk, stand, or sit basically at all. And I was in constant pain. Uh, Basically, I missed the entire spring. All of spring, I was like at my house recuperating from this back injury I had. Uh, Worst experience I've ever had, to be honest, when it comes to my health. So, thankfully, getting better. Some things have changed since I started. Um, Before, like I have a standing desk now. I now sit on a stability ball, not an actual chair. I have to do certain exercises every day, um, twice a day, basically for the rest of my life, is what my what I was told. So, it's been some adjustment, and throughout this whole time, I wasn't able to do like video. I wasn't able to really reach out to people. I wasn't writing emails. Like I wasn't really doing much of anything other than this one thing I'm going to share with you. So, what I'm going to share with you is very simple to do. It doesn't require you to do any high level skills, which I think is awesome, right? Like you don't have to learn how to recruit and learn how to market and learn how to set up an autoresponder and learn how to write copy. Um, and before I share this with you, I just want to say this one thing. I've been tuning in to this other group where they're doing what they call a blitz, and blitzes are very popular, right? And um, they're doing this blitz, and the amount of activity that people are doing so they can start making sales is insane to me, right? And the sales, what was a pitch or basically the goal that they got out there for people to make is 4,000, 3,000 a month, 4,000 a month, right? And that's really a big goal when it comes to the majority of people in the online industry, because unfortunately what happens is people are sold this dream that they can get rich, they can make all this money, 20,000 a month, 10,000 is common, right? So I'll go with that. 10,000 a month, and with this fancy system that's going to do it all for them, And that's not the case at all. So what is the case is this. So for example, this Blitz, what they're having people do is like 3 short videos a day, a live video a day, a YouTube video a day, doing reach outs, doing Facebook posts, and even doing webinars. And I don't know if I missed anything. I think I got them all. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I have no problem with that whatsoever. But here's the reality. How many people are actually going to do that? It's a lot. I mean, think about that. 3 videos a day, short videos a day. Okay, so it takes some time to do short videos. It doesn't take a long time to record the short video, unless maybe you're putting text, or it does take some time. Then you got to edit it, then you got to load it up on the different platforms. So it takes time. So you're doing 3 of those a day. You're doing a YouTube video a day. Okay, that takes time. Now, again, let me just back up. So I'm not even talking about the main issue here. Most people don't want to be on video. They're terrified of it, right? So the very first thing a person has to do is overcome that fear. So that's a big burden, right? That's a big hurdle for someone to overcome. I'm just talking about video, right? Then we're talking about reach outs. And I could go on and on about video because I've worked with people over the years with video, and I know the fears. I know, like, I've talked to people for literally years telling me, oh, yeah, I'm going to start doing videos. I'm going to start doing videos. And they don't do the videos. I don't know what the deal is. They don't do them because there's so much fear, right? What are people going to think of me? I don't know what to say. So right away, it's like you got this big hurdle, this big obstacle you got to get over. You got to get people making videos, right? Like, okay, that's one thing. What's another thing? How about reach outs? Okay, well, that's reaching out to people, right? So I remember the first time. So when I first started making money online, it was terrible. Like, I was horrible at it. I saw other people making money, but I wasn't making any money, right? And I was doing what they're telling me to do. Oh, yeah, right, do blogs. I was doing blogs. I was doing a blog every day. I was even doing videos. But the one thing I wasn't doing, I wasn't reaching out to people. In fact, people would be calling me on the phone, wanting to talk to me, and I was terrified to talk to them. I would not. So I speak from experience when I say this. I've worked with a lot of people, and I've overcome these obstacles myself, right? And I'm still working on it too, to this day. It doesn't go away. Like, you get better at it, but it doesn't go away. And my whole point is sharing this with you. When I say this is the easiest way for you to make $1,000 a month, even, weekly, you can even make more than that. It's because you don't have to do any of that stuff. Should you do it? Could you do it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? But if you don't want to, you don't have to. See, what else is there? So we did reach out. So I did the 2 main ones. Fear of getting on video. That's a huge one, right? What am I going to say? I don't want people to see me. I want to be a secret agent, right? That's common, right? I don't want my friends and family to know what I'm doing. That's another one, right? So I go on and on and on. Like I said, I've worked with a lot of people, and the number one thing I see that prevents people from ever making any decent money online or from home is they just can't get over the limiting beliefs. And the main thing is recruiting. They don't want to recruit. They want to be a secret agent. They don't want people to see what they're doing. They're ashamed of it. And I get it, because that's how I was when I first started back in 2012. I was ashamed. I didn't want people to know. I'm like, I'm doing this thing that, like, most people don't understand. Like, it's looked down upon, right? And I felt like I was doing something below me, beneath me, right? So I didn't want to share it with people. And of course, I didn't make any money because I didn't share it with anybody. But here's the beauty of what I'm going to share with you. And I know I'm kind of taking my time getting there. You don't have to do any of this stuff. You don't have to do any of this stuff. Are you listening to me? I hope you're listening to me. So what am I talking about? Well, I'm just gonna put it in front of you. You see this, okay? You see this. These are letters, and all you need to do is write less than 100-word letters to large companies. And what's going to happen? is these companies are going to pay you up to $5 per letter just for writing a letter. It's insane, right? Um, maybe you've heard of something like this. I know I did it when I was approached with it in January. My first reaction was like, this is stupid. Like, why would I do that? That can't be real. That can't be real. Well, I've been paid 12 times now writing letters. And the only thing I could do when I hurt my back was write these letters. Like, I literally laid on my back. It wasn't on my back. It was like on my back to my side a little bit. And I had to write on a clipboard, almost upside down, and I'm just so blessed that this opportunity was available and that I was open to the opportunity. Because when I first saw it, like I showed my wife and she said, yeah, we should do it. Like right away, she was like, do it. So I was like, okay, all right, I'll give it a shot. And I started out very slow. I started out with just 10 letters a day. Then I went up to 20. And then when I hurt my back, I'm like, well, I can't do anything else. I might as well go up to 30. Okay. So who's this for? I put this together. It's not super long. It's not fancy. It's just a Google Doc, but it illustrates the point, right? It will give you the information you need to make a decision if this is something you want to do to make some extra money for you and your family, for you and your loved ones. So high school students, college students, stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, retirees, you name it, it's for you. If you need extra money, this is totally something you can do. You must be 18 years old, be in the US or Canada, excluding Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, and province of Quebec, okay, and no felonies. What are we doing? Like I said, we're writing letters. Up to $5 per letter. It takes about 4 to 6 minutes to write the letter. There are handwritten letters. You're essentially writing the same thing. Not essentially. You are writing the same thing over and over and over again. So it's not like you're writing a formal letter like dear and sincerely and all that. It is just the same thing over and over. It's very easy to do. I watch TV while I do it, or I listen to trainings, or listen to music or whatever, it's I've even carried on phone conversations while I'm writing. So it's very simple to do. Brain dead work, really. Like, you don't have to be a smart person to do this. Like, it's very simple. What are the skills? There are no skills other than writing. If you can write and follow simple instructions, you can do this. No recruiting, no selling, no marketing, no talking to people, no branding, no blogging, no making podcasts, can I be real with you for a second? Doesn't this sound good? Like, you don't have to do any of this stuff. Now, I'm not saying you don't want to have to learn it or any. You don't. It wouldn't be good for you to learn it or anything, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you don't have to. Typically, there's a long learning curve for people to even get to their first $1,000 in their company. There's a big learning curve if you're new. In fact, there's trainers out there that put challenges together to make your first $1,000 because it's a big deal. Now, it may not sound like a big deal because you see all the marketers out there hyping everything up and making it look so easy, but it's not that easy unless you have a big audience and you have the confidence and the skill set and all that. It's not easy. It takes time to develop these things. With this, you don't have to do any of that. The only discipline you need is to show up and write. You write the letters. The companies are going to pay you, and up to $5 per letter. You do have to pay for your supplies, so your index cards. Let me just get to that. What do you need? Envelopes, index cards, pen and stamps. That's all you need. And all you do is follow a template. It's already done. And mail out the letters, and you will start getting paid by these large companies within 5 to 10 weeks on your first time. After that, if you have been writing continuously, you will be able to be paid pretty much weekly. Like, I've been paid 12 times now doing this. Yesterday, got paid yesterday, for example. So if this sounds good to you, I don't want to keep you too long. It's Friday. I'm sure you got things you want to do. Uh, we have a course, and the course, what it does is it walks you through step by step and shows you exactly what to do. Now, when I first started this, I knew nothing about writing letters. So I did not want to chance it. I did not want to go and try to figure this out on myself by myself or take some type of shortcut or any of that stuff. I wanted to get it straight, right? I wanted to get it from people that knew what they were doing, and I wasn't going to like, because if you do it wrong, you spent all this money on your supplies, right? And the other thing is you spent money on your stamps. And the worst off thing is you spent all that time. So if you get it wrong and you don't get paid because you did it wrong because you wanted to take shortcuts, well, that kind of sucks. I didn't want to do that. So I happily purchased the course. So let me just show you. Hopefully it's still open here. What I'm talking about. So you go to the link right below this video. It's going to take you into a video that's going to explain this whole entire process better than I'm explaining it. And you're going to have a very good understanding of how it works. But I just want to show you like the course you're going to get along with much more. But this is the course for writing letters. And as you can see, there are 9 lessons. It's about 20 minutes long. When I first did this, I watched them all, and then I watched them again with my wife, and I was ready to go. Very easy to understand. It's not complicated. It is important, though, to take your time. But you can see, it just walks you through welcome, introduction to the whole concept, sign up and verification, terms of service, materials you need, templates, postal code, cashing out, which is most important, right? So, and I skipped one, converting, submitting your envelope template. So one of the things they do with this membership is they go and they look over your letters, right? So let's come back over here. Yeah, so they look over your template to make sure that what you're sending is correct before you even send it. Another thing they do is they have live support, twice a week, live support. We just had this happen today. We had a Q&A session today, and they were on for about an hour answering questions, any kind of question about this whole process. So if you have a question, you could get it answered live. I think that's awesome. And at the end, they did some giveaways where they gave away stamps and they gave away vacation, and they do this twice a week. So it's pretty awesome. To be honest with you, I've been, like I said, marketing for like 12 years. And everything I've done, I've never seen anything that's legit. Let me just be clear on this. Legit, because there are programs out there, typically investment schemes, let's call it what they are, where you pay some money and it will pay a certain percentage a day, and then you literally don't have to do anything. Like, it's going to grow. But unfortunately, those are typically, almost always, not legit. They are Ponzi schemes. Now, some people know how to play that game and they get ahead. They get in early. They bring in a lot of people, right? They make a bunch of money and they get out before it collapses. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to put anybody through that game. So when I say legit, this is legit. I've been paid 12 times now. Okay. This has been around. Writing letters to large companies and getting paid has been around for decades. So it's not new. Someone was just smart enough to put a course together, create a community that supports the writers, the people that are writing the letters. And they've done an excellent job doing that. I do want to let you know, I do have a group here, Wealth Creation Academy. You're more than welcome to check it out, join it, see what it's about. I just post proof, results, information, go over different details about the opportunity. But what I was saying is, like, in all my years, I've never seen anything where And everyday average person that doesn't have the recruiting skills, doesn't have the marketing skills, doesn't have those things under their belt yet, right? Can come in and start making money that will make a difference for them and their families. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Maybe you have, I don't know. But from what I've seen, there isn't anything like this out there. There might be some knockoffs where, maybe they have an ebook or something like that. But when it comes to an opportunity where you can earn without having to go out and recruit, that's legit. This is your opportunity. Okay. If you're already in a business, I just want to say this because I know I have people that are marketers that follow me. You could do this on the side as well. Like, this is not going to interfere with your business whatsoever. In fact, when I was first looking at this, my thought process was, wow, I could take this and I could write letters in the downtime when I'm not promoting my business, right? Because I don't promote my business all day long, my online business. And I could use the money to fund advertising. That was my first thought process. And my whole goal was to start promoting a high ticket offer. So it really doesn't matter what you're doing. This could definitely benefit you. You could leverage it by investing it. One of the courses, we have another course in there. There's some different options in the membership, but one of them is about setting up a trust, so you're sheltered from taxes. So that's a separate course though, but that's available. The whole point of this membership is to teach you how to make money, how to protect your money, and how to grow your money. That's the whole point of this membership. And I just think they're doing an excellent job. Like I said, when I first came into this, I didn't know what to expect. I took the chance. I'm very happy that I did. My wife also writes, so we have income coming from there too. It's just been a huge blessing. Like I said, I hurt my back and I was on my back forever. So anyway, I'm going to stop there. If you would like to know more, you can click the link right below this video. Let me just show you what that looks like. This is what it looks like now. It's probably going to be changing soon. We are going to have the membership is going to have a whole new system, and there is an option here where you can share this with other people. And, it's just kind of natural. It's a natural thing. Like, I've been doing this long enough to know if people are making money, right? Typically they want to go and share what they're doing, right? If they're not making money, they don't want to share it. But if they're making money, they're going to want to share it. The other thing that's great about this, if you do want to share it, one, just about everybody needs it, right? Who do you, I'm sure you know people that could use some extra money. Let's just be real. But the other thing is, we also have tools. So what's great about this is if you decide you want to share it, what you do is you become what's called a promoter. It's a one-time $20, and they give you marketing tools, marketing pages. There's even an autoresponder in there where you can broadcast. So there's like no setup. It's just ready to go. But you can even broadcast emails, meaning you can send out emails in real time. There's no limit on contacts. So again, it's kind of ridiculous because it's $20 one time to be a promoter. You never pay again. As they add more products, as a promoter, I'm not going into the comp plan here, but as a promoter, you will be able to earn commissions on products you don't even own. You just have to have the paid membership on one product. So that's kind of unique. Usually in a company, you have to own all the products. Like if you're selling a product, you have to own the product, not here. So that's pretty cool. And maybe in one of these upcoming videos, I will talk more about the compensation plan. I really don't talk about it much because the focus here is on the product and what the product can do for you. It's not so much on the recruiting and all that. If you want to do that, though, I'm just letting you know, in the promoter section, we do have training on TikTok. We have training on YouTube. We have training on Facebook. We have solo ad training. This is all part of that $20, right? And no, the course, the membership by itself is not $20. You'll see what it is when you go through the training. not the training. When you go through the video, you enter your information, you go through that. I'm not going to go through all that. But you'll see how all that works. You'll be able to see how you get paid and all that fun stuff. All I'm saying is this is a great way for you to make some extra money, $500 to $1,000 a month, $500 to $1,000 a week, without having any high-level skills. And if you want to share it with other people, there is an option to earn additional income as well as some other income opportunities within the membership. So that's all I got. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your Friday, and I'll see you next time.